Uh, 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 What the fuck am I doing? Oh, hello everybody. Is everybody tuning in? Is everybody watching my weirdness? Oh, it's that time again. Guess what? Yeah, it's Wolfenstein hour, baby. Ooh, vacation time, my brother. Vacation time, my brother. Or sister, whatever you prefer. The claws, the claws, the claws. Ooh, scratchy, scratchy. Ooh, tickle, tickle, tickle. Oh yeah, it is a time to go. Oh yeah. Oh man, it's adjust my ass again. Yeah, baby, Dr. Wolfenstein here, just popping in to say hello. Yeah, you so pretty, you so good looking. Ooh, I just love the shit out of you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, God, I'm too fat. La da da, la da da, la da 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 da, la da da. Sorry for the upstairs camera for cutting out, guys. So yours truly is going. What the fuck? Yours truly is on two stations right now. I'm on Facebook Live and I'm on YouTube Live. For my YouTube channel followers, thank you. Love you guys. Love you guys to death. Mwah, mwah. No dirtiness now. And for the upstairs people on Facebook, well, how they freaking do? Yeah, cock-a-doodle-doo, baby. Let me just adjust my brain here for the topic of the day. Sorry, that's cutting out again. It's Dr. Wolfenstein's Talk Hour. Yeah, so I've got a topic today that's pretty fucking cool. If I don't toot my own horn, toot, 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 toot. So yours truly has an awesome topic for today. Try not to toot my own horn here, but it's pretty fucking cool. Let me adjust my snaz. And adjust my horns. Adjust my snout. Oh my god. I'm too fat. I'm a fat ass dragon. Oh, I'm a fat dragon. I need to lose weight. I need to go on Atkins dragon diet. You know, carbs on the in, carbs on the out. You look like a baby. So anyway, guys, I got a pretty cool topic today. Hope you guys like it. Toot toot. So let me adjust my little head here to pull out the memory banks off my computer chip inside my brain. Let's see. Wrong button. That fucking hurt. Oh my god, you guys are awesome. I love you guys to death. I hope this video makes you guys laugh and tickle and smile. Oh my god, I'm so tired, guys. I'm so tired. I'm so tired, but I'm wide awake. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what to do. I'm so lost in my own brain right now. Oh god. Cha 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 cha. Oh my my god. Ugh. Yeah, my internet's acting pretty stupid because it's working on YouTube, but my internet for Facebook on my other device is crapping out because apparently my internet sucks balls. So sorry people on Facebook for my internet crapping out. But yours truly will adjust his brain to pull out today's topic. Today's topic hopefully will help somebody out and make you guys happy, yeah. So here we go. Yeah, Halloween radio. Ooh, do you hate when you get other tunes in your head? That's my spooky tune channel. Much time later. So, yours truly, Dr. Wolfenstein, has a good topic today. My topic will hopefully help somebody. The topic today is I had a really close friend of mine. I can't give out names because I don't know if he wants me to say his name or not, and I don't want to be disrespectful or rude or unpolite. So, my close friend, we'll just call him Dragonstorm. So, Dragonstorm had a really good topic. He asked me a really good point today. So, he asked me, Wolfenstein, Dr. Wolfenstein, I need your advice. What would you say if you had a crush? Like, what would you do if you have a crush? Like, what do you do if you have a crush? So I was like, like, what, you want to tell the person? Like, he goes, yeah, what's your advice if you have a crush? Like, what do you do? And so I thought about it, and I gave him some private advice privately earlier, but I decided to talk about it today, so hopefully I can talk to everybody else about it today. So wait 1 minute, YouTube channel, because I gotta re-announce that upstairs. So, hello Facebook. Hello Facebook people. The topic today is my best friend who's really close to me. His name I can't give out. We'll just call him Storm Dragon. So what's called? He came with advice. He's like, hey, I have a crush. How do I go about telling a person how I feel and stuff like that? So he's like, he's like, Dr. Wolfenstein, what do you do when you have a crush on somebody? So I gave him I gave him what the fuck's wrong there? Can't even speak. Hey, I'm getting tongue-tied over here. Oh, I'm a regular fucking jack-in-the-box. Oh, God, I don't know what the hell's wrong with that was wrong with me today. I'm just like everywhere. So I'm all confused. So anyway, so my friends are like, hey, Wolfenstein, Dr. Wolfenstein, tell me, what would you do in my position? So I gave him both. I tell him what I usually do if I have a crush or I want to get to know somebody. And I also gave him just a bunch of different tools on what to do. So first off, I told him exactly what Dr. Wolfenstein usually does. When yours truly has a crush on that special somebody, I usually just, I'm pretty ballsy. I don't sugarcoat stuff. I'm not Willy Wonka. I don't have a filter. I'm pretty straightforward and blunt. I don't beat around the bush. I get straight to the point, ladies and gentlemen. So, yours truly pretty much just says what's on his mind. Like, I don't have a filter. I don't sugarcoat stuff. I'm not Willy Wonka. Don't beat around the bush. I tell it like it is. I put it right on the table. I put it right out there. I said, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I like. This is my future goals. This is what I look for when I'm, hunting for a particular soulmate. So anyway, so yours truly, I told my friend, I was like, hey, why don't you just go up and tell him how you feel? Worst case scenario, you get a fucking no. Sorry for my cussing. So worst case scenario, you get a no. Worst case, but it's more better to ask than always think about what if. If you don't ask, you'll never know. So worst case scenario, you'll get a no. If you ask, just go for it. Just be ballsy, go for it. No holds barred. So I told him, I was like, there's a lot of things you could do. You could talk to the person, be friends with the person at first, get to know the person, ask them what they like, what they dislike. When you get more close, you could ask them, hey, do you have a boyfriend? Do you have a girlfriend? How do you feel about dating? Are you in a relationship? Always be considerate towards their needs first, not towards your goals and what you want ahead of time. We'll go with their, it's being considerate, goddammit. So, be considerate and basically just, ask them how they feel, ask them about their lives, what they like, what they don't like, dislikes, likes, stuff like that. Get to know the person on a friend basis, because I've seen this happen a lot. A lot of people will be friends at first and they won't even know that they're in a relationship. Like, it kind of just happens. Like, it's hella cool, because I'll have, like, I have friends who are like, they'll be like friends and they'll be going out and having fun, and sooner or later they'll catch feelings for each other. They'll be like, hey, I really like you, you really like me, we spend time, we're best friends, and apparently they just like magically hooked up somehow. Like, it just happens. Like, nobody even says it. They're just like, okay, we're boyfriend and girlfriend now. So that's pretty cute when that happens. That's adorable. I'm just like, oh, from friendship straight into relationships, and you guys didn't even know it until you're just like, hey, I love you, you love me. Oh my God, we're together now. That is cute. So that could happen. And I told my friend, I was like, look, worst case scenario, here's other options. You could shower them with gifts. You could buy them stuff they like. You could shower them with gifts. That will show your affection. That will show that you're trying to make an effort to get to know them on a personal level. No pervertedness, but personal level. So it's showing that you're making an effort, showing that you're caring. Some people don't like items. They don't like, hey, I'm not a gold digger, don't buy me all this shit. But that's the thing. You're not being a gold digger if you buy them gifts. Don't think like that. And I know a lot of women are like, hey, money isn't everything and items isn't everything. But that's the thing. We're not spending money on you. We're not buying you gifts because it's an item, or we're fucking rich and we have money to do it. We're doing it out of the thought of it. We're doing it for the thought and the sensitivity and the fucking loving gesture of it. So when you spoil them and you buy them all these cool stuff, or you buy them hella stuff they like, it's not really that thing you're buying them. It's you making the effort, you making the gesture to go out and get it for them. Like, take the time out of your day, and take the time out of like your thought capability to actually pick something that they like. Go out and hunt something just for them because you like them on a higher level than friends. So there's that option. So you could give them hella gifts, you could get to know them. I say to do the other one first. Get to know them on a personal level. Ask them what they like, ask them what they're into. And then here's the thing. Do your homework. Don't get in a relationship just because you think they're hot or you like how they are on the surface. Get to know the deep inside, get to know the ooey gooey center of a person. You gotta crack open that heart, break down those walls, because some people are broken from other shitty relationships, as yourself could speak. I am one of them. So you gotta open up your heart to the ooey gooey center and find the nougaty awesome center of the person's love. Because you can't just base your shit on the outside. Don't get me wrong, it's a plus. Like, oh, they got a great personality, we got a lot in common, and they're super hot, and they're really good at sex, and they want to have lots of sex. Those are just pluses. Those are brownie points. If they have sex a lot, that's a brownie point. Don't base the relationship on sex. If they look hot and they're skinny and they're super hot in your eyes, or they're super like a trophy wife, or they're supermodel hot, don't base the relationship off of looks. Don't base the relationship off of the outside. Go for the inside. Communication, the innerness of the person. So those are just pluses. If they look good on the outside and they're fucking hot as hell, that's a brownie point. That's a plus. If they give you lots of sex and are down for any kinky stuff behind closed doors, that's a plus. Don't go out with somebody just on those things alone, because all right, I'll give you for a fucking example. Say you date somebody who's super fucking hot, like supermodel, fucking movie star, rock star hot, and they're fucking famous. And say you go out with somebody who gives you all the freaky deaky sex, like helicopter man, fucking, all the weird shit, like ass on my finger, put all in every orifice. You can't base the relationship off that, because say you do that, right? And you have nothing in common, you're gonna be fucking miserable. You're gonna be with somebody just for looks and awesome sex. but you have nothing in common, so you're gonna fight all the time, you're gonna bitch, you're not gonna like what they do, they're not gonna like what you do, you're not gonna want to do shit together because you don't like the same shit, or at least are up for doing the same shit. So you gotta weigh out the pros and cons. So you gotta weigh out the pros and cons. You know, you gotta be like, hey, beggars can't be choosers. I'd rather go for personality than looks and a sex monkey. So, but sometimes you get both. When you fall in love and you're with somebody, that kind of just falls into place. Like, if the person really loves you, you're gonna have lots of fucking sex. Like, that's just hands down. It's kind of like the package deal. It's like they know that you like it, they, you know, vice versa, blah, 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 you know, 50-50. Sometimes you give out a little more than 50 because you love the person. And here's the thing, too. Sometimes you go out of your way to do a little extra, but that's just it. When you love somebody, you'll do stuff that you don't like. Like, okay, I'll give you, for example, ladies and women and ladies and girls. I don't know, you know, I don't want to try to be sexist or offensive, but women, I know a lot of women don't like blowjobs. I know a lot of women don't like sucking the claw and taking the acorns in the mouth. Like, I get it. Sometimes it's fucking gross. Like, we're not clean down there, and the shit someone may smell, or jizzy poo may fucking taste fucking horrible and fucking salty and nasty. Yeah, we get it. But that's just it. You do stuff for your partner because you know it makes them happy, even if you don't like it. So, you know, guys do the same thing. Sometimes guys will do stuff for the woman that they don't really like to do, but they do it because we know it makes you happy. And women do the same thing. Women will do stuff for the man to make them happy, even though they don't want to. It's just common sense. Like, that's going to happen. It's like, hey, I don't like blowjobs. I don't like taking it in the mouth, but I do it for you because I know you love it. I know it makes you happy, so I'm going to take a load in the mouth because we're going to stay together forever. You're my fucking soulmate, blah, 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 you know, happily ever after. And the same thing with the guy. A guy's going to fucking want to do shit, you know, out of the ordinary that he normally doesn't fucking do, so that's a fucking win-win. So anyway, there's that. So just take your time, know your person, because here's the thing. You got to make sure you're compatible with. I say I'm going a little backwards because I went way ahead. Going a little backwards. You have to make sure that you see yourself with the person for the rest of your life. Don't just go on superficial shit. Don't go on superficial shit. Don't go on looks or sex. Go for fucking somebody you're going to emotionally connect with for the rest of your life inside your noodle. Because that's just it. You're planning a future. You're saying, hey, I like you. I'm interested in you. I want to date you. I want to have a relationship. I want to be boyfriend, girlfriend, and maybe get turned into fiancés, or maybe turn into marriage, or maybe get the house, maybe have the kids. But you got to say, am I going to like this person for the rest of my life? Because you shouldn't be a dick and fucking pull out of a relationship where, hey, I'm tired and bored. I want to get out of this relationship. A lot of people do this. I see a lot of people do this. Oh, I'm bored of the relationship. I want out of the relationship because I'm bored. I want to fucking, I'm not in love with you, or all we do is fight all the time, or I'm giving up on a relationship, and it's like, oh, okay, we got married. It's you know, and to death do us part, through sickness and health. Where the fuck does that come inside? Apparently that goes out the door with some people. I'm not going to mention names, but, you know, sometimes it happens like that. Sometimes it's like, it just seems like the person's fucking bored, so they just give up, they quit. It's just like, don't quit on a fucking relationship. Push that shit and push it and push it and push it. Because that's fucked up, especially if you invested hella years. If you invest hella years in a relationship, don't just fucking call it quits. That's fucking weird. So that's you know, not that, but make sure you do your homework. Like, get to know the person, take the person out on dates, figure out what they like, see what you guys have in common, what you guys mush together, you know, in what you mush together and fucking flow together, you know, flow. So figure out what floats your boat and what equal stuff you have in common, because do your homework. Like, go to your private man cave or private woman cave. Like, basically at the end of the day, sit yourself down and have a powwow with yourself and say, hey, do I picture myself with this person for the rest of my life? Can I see myself with this person for the rest of my life? Do that, and then if you're comfortable, if you think like, hey, this person's awesome, we have a lot of stuff in common, they like my stuff, I like their stuff, and even on the stuff that we don't like, we're willing to try it with each other. If you could come to that term, that's a keeper. Then you go back and say, hey, let's keep on doing this, let's keep on taking this to the next level and the next level and the next step and the next step, because that's your keeper. That's somebody you see yourself for the rest of your life. But make sure you ponder that in your head. Say, hey, would I be willing to stay with this person for the rest of my life until I'm in the grave or until I pass away? And make sure you do that. Make sure you get that down. And so I hope this helps people. I know I'm probably not the only one who's fucking exactly said the same shit in a relationship or said the same advice for a relationship, but fuck it, if I'm repeating myself and I say the same shit that some of the other fucking YouTubers say, I don't care, because this is just how I feel. I do this for shits and giggles. I do this because it makes people happy, and in some sick way, it makes me happy. Ooh, yeah, thank you. So, be nice to your relationships. Ask if you want to know them. Get to know them. Hang out with them. Be friends for a while. But don't get dragged along. Like, that's another thing I don't like either. If women, please, I can't stress this enough. Enough. Women, will you please stop doing this to men? Will you please stop? And I know a lot of women and a lot of guys say it's fake, that there's no such thing as the friend zone. I believe that there is a friend zone, because a woman will know that a guy likes her, and she'll keep him on the bench, or she'll keep him on the sidelines for a fucking long ass time, and sometimes forever. But she always gives that fucking fake hope, like, oh, we could be boyfriend and girlfriend, or oh, I'm gonna be with you after I run through a bunch of piece of shit guys. Like, please women, don't do that to men. Please, if you really don't want to be with the guy, don't string him along. Don't use him or string him along or keep him there for your comfort when shit doesn't go your way, or you need somebody to cry on or a shoulder to be on, because that sends missed signals to the guy who likes you. Because the guy who likes you is thinking, okay, maybe it's my chance. You saw that guy treated you like shit. I told you he was going to treat you like shit. I'm better. I'm standing right here. What the fuck? And you drive guys bananas, and like seriously, that can potentially make a guy commit suicide. Like, I know you fucking don't want to hear this, but a guy is so fucking emotional when it comes to relationships and to another woman, that out of loss of love, and out of love not being there but being stringed along, a man could potentially commit suicide, because he's so lonely and so empty in his heart and so broken from shitty relationships, just shitting all over him, that when you string him along, he finally just gives up waiting, and he fucking offs himself, because he can't handle being alone, and he can't handle being a false friend when he has feelings that he loves you. So he loves you, but you're being friends with him, and so that's really fucked up, because you either gotta keep it friends or relationships. There's no in between, women. Don't fucking do that. That really fucks men up. Don't be on the middle of the fence. Pick one aside. It's like, if you want him as a friend, make sure you tell him, we're just friends. No relationship. I don't ever see us dating. I don't ever see us being together. But I love you. You're my best friend. Let's keep it friends. Let's keep it like your brother and sister. I think of you as family, and I don't do incest. Do that. But if you think you possibly could get with him later, let him know that too. But don't make him fucking wait hell long. Don't run through a bunch of piece of shit guys when you have somebody really good who's gonna treat you fucking good, not hit you, not cheat on you, fucking bend over backwards for you. Pick him over fucking the guy who you's like, oh, he's hot, oh, he's a bad boy, oh, he's rich, oh, he takes me places, oh, it's all superficial. Because that's just it, ladies. It's all superficial with those fucking douchebag guys. And you're gonna keep on telling yourself oh, why do I keep on running into all these fucking asshole guys? Why do I keep on running into these guys who promise me hella shit, and then this fucking don't deliver? And then I always hear this later on from a lot of my friends. They come up to me, they're like, oh, that guy was a piece of shit. It didn't work out. He was childish. He did this and this and this, and we broke up, and we're not together anymore. And I'm sitting here like, I fucking like you. You're fucking awesome. Your personality's great. Hey, hello, give me a fucking chance. Like, I'm not gonna cheat on you. I'm not gonna hit you. I'm not gonna cuss at you. You can fucking beat me and call me names, but as long as you stay with me, I'm gonna fucking still love you. Like, that's how bad it is with guys like us. With guys like us, you could treat us like shit. You could say mental shit. You could do physical shit. As long as you never leave us, we're gonna fucking stay there like dumbasses in an abusive relationship, physical and mental, because we're so dependent on being with somebody and so alone. Yeah, it's fucked up because that sounds really bad, and it is, but not financially. Like, financially, we could be good. We could get a job anytime we want. Financially, we're fucking stable, but emotionally, we're not. So, a guy like us, I know a few other guys like me, we're fucking like, basically, we don't cheat, we don't fucking do any of that stupid shit. So it's just like, fuck, bro, like, what the fuck? Like, give a guy a fucking bone here. Like, throw me a freaking bone. Like, damn. So it's like, I fucking can't stand when I see a good person who's like fucking hella good, and women are just like, treats them like they're gay or brother or sister or a friend, but then gives them like false hope, like, oh, you know, like, yeah, I love you, and yeah, we might work if this doesn't work out with this guy that I'm talking to. And it's always like that. It's always like, oh, I'm talking to this guy, but if it doesn't work out, I'll hit you up. And then when that shit goes fucking south and it bombs hell down, they jump right to another fucking cock asshole, and you just, like, it's just a vicious circle. It just keeps on fucking happening. So anyway, so yeah, so there's that fucking. So yeah, it's just a bunch of crazy shit, guys. Like, be nice to the person you're with, be faithful, be loyal, don't cheat, get to know the person, make sure you're personal wise, like personality, you're connected with the person. Don't just go on looks, don't just go on sex. Go for, if you really like the person, you really enjoy the person's company. All the other shit could just fall in later and be like, hey, all the other shit's really good too. So damn, I'm like, I hit the jackpot. This person is fucking amazing. So I hope this fucking video helped somebody or helped people. Like, love you guys to death. This is Dr. Wolfenstein saying good night, and stay tuned for whenever the fuck I put up another video. So I always give a hell and a shout out. So, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a yeah. Alright, guys, see you later. Dr. Wolfenstein out. Woo, yeah. do 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 do. Oh yeah. Do do. Gotta turn all this shit off. And I gotta. Well, hell do you fucking do? Finish, yes. Uno momento. I have like 2 fucking shits going.